Okay, there we go. Yeah, we can. So on SP 500 as well as on the left side, which is what we're looking at right here. Let's just make it simple. Bang. We have a 4 hour fair value gap right here, right where my mouse is at. Within that 4 hour fair value gap, we have an hourly fair value gap right here. So essentially, the setup I'm looking for is I would like for price to sell off into here. Essentially, this would be the sweet spot. Like if you ever thought about like a sweet spot, like a G spot, the G spot would be right here, around here. If it taps anywhere there, we are going like crazy right here. Why? Because these two fair value gaps are overlapping, so that would be a G spot. Now, if it taps into one or the other and we get price action, I'm still winning. Oh my god, I just deleted the wrong thing. I'm willing to still try it. We just need I said we just get price action confirmation, so that's what I'm waiting for. If the reason I have this hourly value gap drawn out, if you guys want to look at it right here, this lower one that is also overlapping with this daily one, is not to take longs. It's not to take longs. Now this may come into shock. I have this fair value gap drawn out just in case price inverses this fair value gap. I would get into shorts for price to drive down into this fair value gap, and this would be my take profit is at, and then here I would get out. Okay, that's what's there. So essentially, what I'm looking for, and it's gonna be the same concept on NQ. They're all the same concepts. They all have the same amount, same setups. That's why I'm saying it's a pretty chill day on it when it comes to technical analysis. But essentially, it's just looking for price to sell off and tap into a fair value gap and get price action confirmation. If it doesn't want to give us price action confirmation and wants to sell off and inverse the fair value gap, then we'll do that too. We'll do that too. So whichever way, if as long as we get price action confirmation and price just doesn't shoot up or just doesn't sell off without having like a retracement, we should be good. So that's what we're doing for essentially. NQ is the same thing. If we go to NQ, it's the same concept. Hourly fair value gap, a 4 hour fair value gap. The only difference is that price doesn't overlap. But if price were to tap into here and the wick taps into here, it would be the same thing as overlapping. So I would also get in. I would get in pretty heavy on that, but that's what the setup is looking for. And if you guys noticed today, I did give my watch list based on QQ and SPY, and here's why. Doesn't this look so much cleaner? PA on price action on QQ and SPY looks so much better. We have price we have an hourly fair value gap right here that price could tap into that we'd get into longs on SPY. And then we have the 4 hour fair value gap down here. Essentially the same thing on QQ on my left side. We have we have an hourly fair value gap that I'd like to see price tap into, and then 4 hour fair value gap down here. So I'll be looking at both, and then from there we shall see what the market gives us. Capiche? It looks like SPY is about to tap into this fair value gap right here. Did it already? It hasn't yet. I would need a more of a sell-off, but I would essentially look into that too. So just waiting on that one. Let's put an alert just in case we don't notice. Put an alert on it. And now we go back to ES and Q and just spectate. Oh man, I'm thirsty. Well, I was thirsty. I drank it all. Sheesh. What a good weekend. Did everybody have a good weekend? I hope all of you had a good weekend, because it was a good weekend to have a good weekend. All right, we're seeing price up a little bit. However, I don't think it tapped into that QQ. If it goes a little bit lower and tap to, I mean not QQ, I'm fried. SPY, the hourly for value gap on SPY, it was pretty close, but didn't tap into it. So that's what I would be waiting for. It needs to sell off more, which is essentially what I'm waiting for. Just wait patiently. We do have news at 10 a.m. though, so we'll see how that comes out. The 10 a.m. news. What do we have? We have some good news. We have ISM services PMI. So for those of you who don't know what that is, what the IMS service PMI means is it's a formerly non-manufacturing index. That's literally what ISM stands for, I think. Oh, not ISM. Bro, what is it called again? Hold on, cause now I don't. What does PMI stand for? You know what? Let's search it up. Let's search up because I know what it means. I know what it means. It means it indicates the expansion, like the expansion within the US services, like the growth that we're having by businesses, like the expansion. But I don't remember what it stands for. So let's see what it stands for. Stand for Institute for Supply Management Services. Okay. Okay, so ISM stands for Institute for Supply Management Services. Institute for Supply Management Services. And then PMI is Purchasing Managers Index. It is a monthly leading economic indicator that measures the performance of the U.S. service sector, formerly known as the Non-Manufacturing Index. Yeah. So let's see if that comes up bullish or bearish. 10 a.m. Let's see. Price is buying up though. Price is buying up. Which is not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a sell-off. obviously we're not getting it. Concha su madre. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose brain cells today. Maybe we sweep pre-market high and then we sell off, or we have an SMT divergence. We might have an SMT divergence. I've been patiently waiting to explode, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 50 Cent Show. Oh, guys, I want to start training for High Rocks, bro. Like, actually, I feel motivated to do one. I don't want to pay a trainer to do it, bro. I really don't. Like, I could pay a trainer, but I don't really want to. It's like it's more of like a ego and pride thing for me. I'm paying a trainer. Like, I can probably figure out by myself how to train for High Rocks, even though it has to be pretty balanced when it comes to strength and speed. Well, strength and endurance is what I meant to say. So yeah, or I might just hop on roids and, you know, I won't need any type of training. Just show up there with the minimal training that I do at the gym, and then hopefully I get through the whole thing. But I am trying to, in the foreseeable future, do a High Rocks. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, these look the same. This is not good. Hold on. You guys are for sure zincs. Guys, I messed up. I messed up badly. I just confused my zinc with my magnesium. Holy moly. I just confused my zinc with my magnesium. De binga. Bro, now I have no idea what's what. Alright, the skinny little bars should be... Guys, I'm in a side mission right now, for real. Damn it. What does magnesium look like? Oh, okay, magnesium is all big bars. So this should be zinc. This should be zinc. Capiche? Yeah, I'm cooked. We might have an S&T divergence. Oops. Oopsies. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, if you look at individual stocks right now, no stock is moving, so it makes it very hard to It makes it very hard for this index to move if the stocks aren't moving. I mean, we are gonna form an S&T divergence though, clearly, but boom, boom, boom. I want you in my boom. I want you in my dum 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 dum. Bah. Forgot my fish oil. Bang. 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 Ashwagandha. No, gordo. Hey. Dang it. Not it. Adi. What time we doing the... Are you good for Wednesday and Thursday? Okay, we could do Wednesday and Thursday. If you want, we could do one today. But if not, we'll just keep it Wednesday and Thursday. We could do it later in the afternoon, like around 5. Okay. Sounds good. We'll do it. That's good, yeah, because I have to be home by then already because I have a meeting at 4. So it's perfect. Let's do it. Let's do it, yeah, because we have to catch up from last week. I think we missed out on one. So let's catch it up with this one, and we'll do Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm about to start taking something called hydrolyzed collagen. Because supposedly it might be good for my knees. My knees are cooked. So we'll see how that works. So as for adults, take 4 caplets twice daily on an empty stomach. Twice daily. So that means I have to take one before breakfast. I mean, I'd take 2 before breakfast and 2 before dinner. I could do that. I could definitely do that. Yeah, I could do that. That's fine. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright guys, this price action is like so annoying. Caralho. Caralho. So I was thinking, I take ashwagandha, right? And the ashwagandha bottle comes with cotton, like a cotton side of it. And I was like, why does it come with cotton? And I figured it out because in the last bottle I got, I took out the cotton because I was like, what the heck is the point of cotton inside of it? And what it did, what happened was that because it took out all the cotton, the ashwagandha got sticky. It didn't melt or anything, but like all like the pills got stuck with each other, like super sticky. Like I'm saying, I put my finger in and just a bunch of them would stick to my finger. I was like, that's so weird. And then I put the cotton back in, and it didn't stick anymore after a couple of days. So I learned something new. The more you know. I don't know what's the science behind it. I don't know why it becomes sticky if there's no cotton in there. Maybe humidity or something. But wow, man, price is shooting up. Why the heck is price just shooting up? This doesn't even look good in a 5 minute. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. We got SMT divergence, but here's the thing. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Because of the stickiness of the humidity inside a closed cap. It makes sense. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. We have an SMT divergence, but the reason that I'm not expecting a sell-off, like you guys never heard me say I was expecting a sell-off after the SMT divergence, is because 1, it didn't happen off the first 15-minute candle, and 2, my trend is bullish. SMT divergence is essentially like if my bias said it was bearish and then it swipes pre-market high, like one of them swipes pre-market high and we have SMT divergence, then I would look for shorts to sell off to the downside. Because overall my bias is shorts, but because my bias is bullish, if I take shorts here, it would be going against the trend. However, there are times that it will sell off. Like maybe it has a like sell off where it does do it, but this whole thing is a probabilities, and the higher probabilities, the more the more probability setup is the one where you go with the trend. So I'll choose to go with the trend because the trend is your friend.